Good morning, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. We're here on a chilly February morning.
But not like last week.
No, not like last week. We weren't 25 below wind chill or nothing like that. So we're actually very fortunate. It got down to about 26 last night. It was 62 yesterday, and the day before like 58. So the ground really thawed and it's really muddy out here. So this morning we got up an hour early. And we caught a good evening last night. It got cold. It frosted the ground.
You can see the frost on the cattle's back.
Yep, frost on everything. And so we're not going to tear the ground up this morning. We're going to get our cattle drive done before that sun gets too high and thaws the ground out. So what we have is a lane. That lane went through there about 3/4 of a mile to the last paddock they were on docks, and we're just walking them through this farm. This is a piece that fastens onto it, Steve and Cindy's. And we built a lane up here. Yesterday we came in here and unrolled just one bale of hay in here to give them something to chew on while Ben and Isaac and Jan and I get the wires put in along the gravel road down here. So that'll take us about 30 minutes, 35. And we'll lock them in. We'll just run a reel in here behind them, a wire. And so we've got them all locked on this, I don't know, it's probably an acre right here. So it's really easy to gather them because the gate's right down there in the corner at the road.
So why are we doing this?
Well, we're doing this because we got to move them to the Judy farm.
But why do we lock them up in this one little area? Why don't we just run them through docks all the way down the road?
Well, we're not ready. We don't have a fence in.
But also to help gather the cattle.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, we lock them in here in this corner so that when we open that gate, they're all in one bunch. It's really important when you got baby calves and you're calving. You got to account for every baby calf before you open that gate. If you don't find the baby calves, and we know which ones we've got because we've got them all numbered, you just don't open the gate. You got to make sure you find them all. And if you don't find them all, find the mother that doesn't have her calf, and we put her through to the back on the other side of the fence, so she's got to stay behind. She's not very happy, but she'll find that calf right quick. She wants to get back to the herd. So they're vocal this morning. The bulls are. But we're gonna. Oh yeah, he's over there working on that old compost pile at that big hump. When we got this farm, this is a 20 that hooks on. This is Steve and Cindy's. The previous owners had fed hay here and didn't even bother to take the netting off. And so this whole area out here was just full of manure, about that deep, netting stuck everywhere. It was a mess. And so I went and got a bobcat, a skid steer for a day, and spent 10 hours out here pushing all the netting, all the manure up in that pile. And it's decomposed over the years, and we've used some of it on our garden, but it looked like a feedlot out here. It was nasty and it stunk, and almost got the bobcat stuck a few times. So you can clean a place up. When you got manure that thick, folks, you got to get that scraped up because nothing will grow up through that except for weeds. And now we've got grass out here, really good grass, but before there wasn't anything but just gunk. So there's Ben and Isaac. They're going to be grabbing. Well, they've already got the wire up for our gate at the back, and they're gonna be going on the cattle drive with us or getting everything put in. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and we'll see y'all down the road.